Next time the gate.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, and did you give me any money?
You gotta watch this guy. Give him his meal ticket?
First of all, no.
I wouldn't give him his meal ticket.
Why don't you go ahead and have the pilots meeting and let me five by.
Five meal tickets.
Testing, 1, 2. Okay, first of all, I want to thank everybody for traveling so far. Victoria's kind of like the crossroads of this area. Houston's 100 miles, Austin's 100 miles, San Antonio's about 100 miles, Corpus is about 100 miles. So, you know, it's a really good central location. I see we got some guys from Corpus, we got some guys from San Antonio, Goliad, yeah, and Beeville. There you go, Bernie just outside of San Antonio. But in any case, I really want to thank you for coming out here. We didn't know when we were going to have this fun fly. We decided June was a good month as any because so many other things are going on, and when there's a lot of heat, a lot of people don't like to come out.
How much is it?
But we special ordered this weather, and it's really turning out nice. Now, the runway. When we go out there to fly pilots, we do have 4 pilot stands. Normally we have more than that on one side, but what we did is we just put 2 on each side. You will have to have a spotter with you, so whoever's out there flying must have a spotter with them. And of course the job of the spotter is to make sure that if somebody's taxiing out, they keep the pilot informed, or if somebody has a dead stick, they keep the pilot informed again. And what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and give a couple of the little air horns. If anybody has a problem with an airplane, just blast on that air horn and that'll get everybody's attention.
And 18, all right, that's good.
Okay, the other thing is we will be probably flying.
$15.
It's pretty dead, so.
To be determined.
Yeah, normally we fly into the wind, but there's no wind. More than likely, we'll probably fly into the south, which would be this direction over here for you out-of-towners.
He's got that I'm going to test the horn look on his face.
Pattern. Depending on how many 3D guys we get, right now it's all open to anybody, but if we get a lot of guys flying 3D, then we'll go ahead and get probably every 20 minutes of the hour kind of devoted to them so that they won't have guys going slow and guys hanging in the middle of the runway. So again, it's just all depending on how much traffic we have out there. The other thing is we do have a location in the middle where it says start engines here. You can start your engines a little bit past that. What that's for is so that if somebody's taxiing up to where it says stop engine, you can bring your airplanes in, but the engine needs to be off before you get to the orange cones. Start the engines over in that starting area so that we can make sure that nobody's over there and they can't see a plane starting up and they don't know what's going on. It's just centrally located. Once you start, you can taxi out, make sure your spotter gives out his intentions or your intentions that you're heading out to the runway.
You come in over here also.
Yeah, we do have 2 ends. There's a stop engine here over here, and there's another one over on the north side. Again, once you get into that area, normally you can turn the engine off before you even get there and retrieve your plane, but we want to make sure no engines are running before you get to the orange cones.
Cool, thank you.
That way it doesn't taxi into the
Thank you.
area where other airplanes might be located. So you can get on either side. If we have 4 guys flying at one time, that's the most we'll have flying. And just communicate, yell across to each other what your intentions are. Anybody else?
Safety line.
Yeah, we do have an imaginary safety line that's going to be, if you notice the end of this fence line right here where that little orange flag is hanging and where this other little wind vane is with the white tail on it, from the pilot stand to that edge is our safety line going all the way from north to south. We want to make sure we don't violate that and come on this side of it. If you have an emergency and something does happen, make sure your spotter announces it and we'll take care of it then.
So from orange cone to orange cone, this side of the runway.
Right, right. Now, if a lot of y'all guys have a problem with the right-hand pattern, You can go to the edge of that orange cone right there and still back over and come around. We don't have a problem with that, but you have to do it on the other side of that orange cone or on the other side of this orange cone on the south side of the field. And the cones out to the farther end are just showing you where the corner of the field is, just as a reference point.
Nada.
We do have a raffle. We got a Sig Cadet art, either electric or gas. And the tickets are standard, you know, the 6 for $5 or $1 a piece,
Need more.
or whatever you can negotiate with them. But we won't be doing the raffle at 2 o'clock. We'll be here till 4 o'clock, but we will do the raffle till at 2 o'clock, so that a lot of guys that might be heading back out of town don't have to wait all day. Anybody got anything to add to it?
We're having some technical difficulties here with Star Spangled Banner, so go ahead and let's proceed with the posting of the colors.
Okay. Let's see. Well, you want to just go ahead and march out there?
About.
Would everybody please stand and take your hat off for the flag being posted at the... This is Jason Lenore. He's doing the flag ceremony for us. He's with the ROTC here in Victoria.
That's all I know.
He's also on the rifle team. They're pretty good. They won first place and second place in Austin at one of the regionals.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Now we can do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance
To the flag
of the
United States of America,
and to the republic for which
which stands one nation, under God, indivisible,
with
liberty and justice for all.
What's this for again?
All right, thank you, everybody. And like I said, it's going to be open flying. Anything you brought, we can